Why does your anxiety feel stronger when nothing is actually happening? No crisis, no emergency, no immediate threat. And yet, your chest feels tight. Your thoughts won't stop. Your mind keeps simulating futures that haven't happened. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Your anxiety is not about the future. It's about control. You are trying to control what cannot be controlled. Other people's opinions, how things will turn out, whether you will fail, whether you will be rejected, whether everything will stay stable. But control is an illusion, and your mind knows it. That tension you feel, that's the gap between reality and your demand for certainty. You want guarantees, you want reassurance. You want to know that nothing will go wrong. But life doesn't offer that. So your brain keeps thinking, planning, rehearsing, predicting, preparing. As if more thinking will create safety. But it doesn't. It creates exhaustion. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times has overthinking actually prevented pain? Maybe once, maybe twice. Now ask this. How many hours has overthinking stolen from your peace? Exactly. The problem isn't that you think too much. The problem is you are thinking about things that are not yours to control. There are only 3 categories in life. What you can control, what you can influence, what you cannot control at all. Anxiety grows when you live in the 3rd category, and most of us do. We mentally live in futures that don't exist. We replay conversations that already ended. We predict reactions that haven't happened, and we call it being responsible.
It's not responsibility. It's fear disguised as preparation. Here's the shift. Instead of asking, what if this goes wrong, ask, what is actually in my control right now? Your effort, your attitude, your next small action, your response. That's it. Everything else is noise. And here's the line I want you to sit with. You are not anxious because life is unstable. You are anxious because you want life to be guaranteed. Read that again. Guaranteed. But nothing in life is guaranteed. Not success, not approval, not permanence. And that's not cruel. That's reality. When you stop demanding guarantees, something strange happens. Your anxiety softens because you're no longer fighting uncertainty. You're accepting it. Acceptance is not weakness, it's power. Control your action. Release the outcome. Control your response. Release the reaction of others. Control your effort. Release the timeline. The moment you narrow your focus to what is actually yours, your mind becomes lighter. Not because the future changed, but because your relationship to it changed. And that is freedom. Anxiety doesn't disappear when life becomes safe. It disappears when you stop needing it to be safe. Let that sink in. You don't need certainty. You need clarity. And clarity is simple. Right now, what is one thing you can control? Not tomorrow, not next month. Right now. Do that. Just that. And your mind will follow. This Tuesday, don't try to calm your anxiety. Try to shrink your control circle, because peace lives inside that circle. Follow for calm thinking.